My name is Becky George, and we are here in Calistoga, California at Kelly Fleming Wines. And as far as how I got into wine, I'm actually from the desert in Southern California originally, so definitely not from a grape growing family. Grapes don't really grow well in the desert, but I ended up going to Davis thinking that I'd probably study biology or something in the sciences. And my stepmother, who's actually from Sonoma County originally, she said, you know what, if you're going to Davis, you might want to check out their wine program, because I remember when I was living in Sonoma County and she was hanging out with local winemakers, she loved the lifestyle because you're always living in a beautiful place, eating great food and drinking great wine, and generally with wonderful people. So I took a couple introductory courses and decided to just keep pursuing it. And so I took a fall quarter off during harvest and worked at Artesa down in Carneros. That was my first experience and just had a blast. Did a year abroad in Australia at the University of Adelaide, studied winemaking there. Came back, did a couple other internships in Napa, finished my degree, and then from there went and worked in Burgundy at Domaine Méo-Camusé. And then went down to Australia and worked at a place called Yarraburn in the Yarra Valley. So I was in Burgundy working for Domaine Méo-Camusé in Vineyard, which was just a truly amazing experience. Very small domain. It was formerly under the tutelage of Henri Jaillet, who's one of the great winemakers of the Côte de Nuit, and now Jean-Nicolas is running that house. Just everything is very hands-on and small. So we were working in the vineyards in July and August every day. So we really weren't in the winery during the summertime. And with Burgundy, and particularly with that house, the work really comes in the vineyard. All of the work that happens, and the most important work happens in the vineyard. And if you've done the right thing in the vineyard, once those grapes get to the winery, it should be a fairly simple process. And the wines should show well based on the work that you've already completed in the vineyard. So that was kind of the biggest thing I learned in Burgundy. In contrast, in Australia, at least my experience, which was for a bigger house, there was less emphasis on vineyard practices and more emphasis on how you could make adjustments in the winery. So, I mean, both are useful as a winemaker today. It's just different approaches. The style of wines we aim for here is basically more of a kind of elegant, restrained, a little more refined character, which I think is reflective both of the property that we have here, but also of our team here. We're mostly a female-run operation. So Kelly bought this property back in 1998. So it's 300 acres total. There's only 12 planted to vines. The advice that I would give to somebody trying to enter the winemaking industry is to just go get your hands dirty, to just go start working. Because I think you definitely want to find out if you even like working in the cellar, because that's really the major component of winemaking. There's a lot of cleaning, there's a lot of dirty work. So first figure out if you like doing that. And then I would say work as much as possible, travel and work.